welcome back for some more Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. The last time we left off, we had made our way to the Camelot Gate, took care of a lot of quests that the game has. And now we are preparing to pack up a few more quests, explore the abyss of Sagremor, and then start connecting the areas. See what's here. What happened here? There are rocks everywhere, can't you see? Where'd they come from? Must have been those Dalrita bastards. They came here and buried the passage. How long will it take? How should I know? They'll be ready when it's ready. Just have to wait. That's all there is to it. Why do you think it's for Dalrita? Who else? Do you think all these rocks fell on their own? Well, I guess they could have. I have a feeling for Dalrita helped them along. Hurry up. All of Connect will pass through here soon. What can we do? I've got to wait for Camelot to send more help. If you weren't done quicker, why didn't you lend a hand clearing it yourself? Go back home and wait. That's a reposo moment right there, man. This place is just oh. Friend and counsellor to King Arthur. Merlin's magic guided the conquest of Avalon and the taming of the weirdness. His wisdom became a cornerstone of Camelot's rise, and his merits are celebrated across the centuries. We would have gotten a spirituality level up there if we didn't already have it maxed out. Shame, really, but maxed it out fighting the weird knight, you know? And I don't regret it one bit. Let's see here. Wow. Get that surely. That was something actually worthwhile for a sec. But it is not. Alright. Let's make it day and start making our way to the abyss of Sagremor then. He's back on the go. Then put the marker right there. Off we go. We're going on a journey. And with this, just have a bunch of quests and stuff to do. I need to level up a lot more though. I need like 8 level ups to get that red death skill tree where I want it to be. Something up there. I know how to get to it, but I have to wait. I'm busy doing something else right now. Oh, hold on, it's right here actually. Does that mean? Does that mean this is just a pathway to this? It connects through and that's it. It is. Interesting. Alright. That's over there. That dingle on the map is more like over there. Dingle on the map is like over there. I haven't seen anything over there. But that isn't what I'm looking for at the moment anyway. There. Just a random ass cave I can't even enter. Fell into the cave. Weird. Bug report it. Oop. Bugs. Inaccessible. You. Mark. It's right here. This. Actually. Not getting a prompt to enter. Tag. Over. Post. Yeah, nope, I can't go in there. Shame. Hopefully they'll fix it. So we can figure out what it is. Off to the abyss of Sagremor we go. Interact. What is this place? Is that the way out? Yeah, okay. Come on, man. There we go, where I'm in. What have we got in here today? We'll deal with this place. It's kind of creepy. What the hell is going on here? What is that thing? Oh. Give me a skin. A skin. Can't skin it, unfortunately. I could fight that. Probably. Nice try, little bro. Don't know where this one came from. Evasion level up. Maybe it's not Maragast I need, I don't know. I have no idea. Right. Keep on going. What is this place? Another Maragast there. What does that one person need? Let me check. Is it not Maragasts? Let's see. Where is it? Might be a miscellaneous quest. Maragast shells. I have not seen a single Maragast shell. We've killed a fair few of them at this point. Move. Oh. Well. If it isn't an undead, if it isn't another undead. Damn. 1000 XP? Hell yeah. I very much doubt that we can get in that though. Looks like that path might lead down to there, maybe? Then where does that path go? Maybe this is actually, that might be a side area. Check. It is. Gatto.
Ah, you're not one of the rats scurrying about this place. Truth be told, you don't seem to belong here at all. Perhaps you shouldn't be here, eh?
Maybe.
But in the grand scheme of things, it's none of my concern. Do you need something?
Who are you?
Name's Gatto. Once upon a time, I used to be a rat catcher at the court of King Sagremor. Later, fate led me to catching rats here, outside the cold walls of Sagremor's castle.
What can you tell me about King Sagremor?
A king is a king. He bears the flaws inherent to any ruler, as if the crown itself bestows similar faults upon each bearer. But there's little to say about Sagremor. It's the queen, his wife, who is the true delight. She's scheming, spiteful, and beautiful. The ideal woman.
Someone fancies
Trust
the king's
me.
wife.
I've met King Sagremor on many occasions. He doesn't make much of a grand impression, and he used to have quite the short temper.
Can you tell me something about this place?
There's not much around here. The most important places are my shop and Sagremor's court, just over there.
Shop, eh? What's
You
that?
might also run into the Shroom Knight,
Who?
the Queen's personal lapdog.
Oh, well, we'll get rid
Though
of him.
he's a knight, he's a rat of the lowest order. I can't make heads or tails of him. No idea what he needs. If you want, go ahead and talk to him. I've grown tired of that fellow.
What are you doing here?
Waiting for a customer. Are you interested?
Sure. Interesting. Yeah, I'll take that. Some good stuff right there. And that should pay for most of that, right? To be honest with you.
Let's.
Probably won't use them, but rather have them and not use them, you know? Alright, let's head it deeper in. More undead, eh? $820 XP. These guys don't have much for me to sell, fortunately. Dragonet the Jester Knight. Known for his wit and humour, Dragonet saved Arthur as both Jester and Knight, proving that even the fool can be a hero. His loyalty and bravery shall forever be praised. Oh nice, a one-handed upgrade that I'm never gonna make, so... It's interesting. Oh shit! Where did you come from? Where the hell did you come from? Alright, let's heal. It's the half-dead one. Hell yeah, good damage right there. Okay, that leads down to the castle. I don't really want to go to just yet. Stick under.
Greetings to you, strange soul. You carry a light that doesn't belong to the Sagremor's realm. You're not from here, are you?
Not really.
I fear, then, that you won't be able to grant me absolution. At least not yet.
What have you done that requires absolution?
Only a pure soul can bear the sins of another. My soul was once like that. I thought it would be enough to... I don't know what I thought. I've been here for so long.
So you took on someone else's sins?
Not just anyone's. I took upon myself the sins of my queen. I had no choice. I swore an oath of loyalty. But if I had known the weight of the queen's misdeeds... Sometimes I wonder if this is my punishment. A punishment for consorting with someone so corrupt.
Is there any way to help you?
I don't know. I sought meaning in the All-Mother, pondered the truths of the Red Priests. I searched for a merciful God, but all was silent. Then I came here, for Sagremor, soon to be king, was about to ascend to the pantheon of demigods, and beside him stood the queen, as radiant as dawn, gentle as the light of spring. I swore to serve them until the end of time, yet she desired a true kingdom, regardless of the means.
What happened next?
Next, there was the descent into the depths where we now find ourselves. This came to pass at the Queen's behest. How twisted and corrupted must one's soul be to desire something so dreadful, to rule alone over the world of shadows. I was stupid.
Covered in mushrooms. What's your affliction?
Ah, that. It may be my only solace in this vale of tears. The fungus helps me keep my senses, attuning me to the rhythm of this forsaken kingdom, making me somehow understand. I feel the footsteps of the souls wandering about. I feel their ever unfulfilled needs and desires. The fungus conveys this to me quite clearly.
The fungus communicates with you?
Yes, and in a way, I accept the workings of this wretched place. I feel as though I am a part of it. It gives me some sense of belonging. And perhaps there is another future for this realm. Perhaps if we are all connected here, forming one single organism, it might lighten our burden? Who knows?
Tell me more about this kingdom.
Apparently, this is what the world looks like without gods. Everything that was meant to be born here was supposed to fulfill a beautiful mission. Instead, it became an endless wandering in the abyss. Sagremor took a wife, a woman whose power no one was aware of, much like her true intentions. And here it is, kingdom deep in the abyss, with its abysmal king and queen.
Right.
May goodness and light guide you. May
Guess there's nothing we can do for them. Rip those out. Oh well. That's just the way it is. Baylor's Bulwark. Oh, there's nothing there. For a second there, I thought I wasn't going to make it back up. Alright. Let's head down then. See what's going on. This place is kind of cool. Very cool. Those gates don't look like they can open. You know what I mean? It's not full, it's rust. Yeah, we can't fight it. Oh wow. Okay. You know what? Let me just go ahead and start chain lightning. Get rid of summons. Man, this thing has a lot of health. I'll win now. Right, training time. Bit of a summon again. How about all the time? Spam, 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 spam. I think it would actually be quicker just ignore it and spam on this one. Let's get another one up. Once about to die. Go. Come on, die for me. Hell yeah. Skeleton Knight. No, don't I already have that? Yeah. One I have is better. The Master Assassin, that is. Oh, we can go in. It looked like with how grand the gate was, it's openable. Apparently it is. It is.
Ah, a new guest in our court. Welcome, stranger, to the humble halls of King Sagremor's castle. Are you here to seek an audience with the king and queen? Many are eager to see them, though most are the old regulars. I'm sure their highnesses will be pleased to see a new face. We haven't had many guests of late.
Guess not. Who are you?
Oh, no need to trouble yourself with me, my lady. I am but a simple custodian, a lowly servant of our gracious majesties. Though, if I had performed my duties better, perhaps there wouldn't be so much constant dying.
You mentioned constant dying. What do you mean by that?
Oh, it's no big deal. We live here in perpetual suspension. time can't touch us, and it's all thanks to the Queen and her sisters, who decided that would be best for everyone. Well, as long as you don't sin against their majesties, then you might share my fate. Or that of Sir Stygander, who you may have encountered on your way to the castle.
I can't see you, I don't know what your fate is. What did you do to deserve punishment?
Well, I wanted to feel the softness of the royal bed. Yeah, no, don't look at me like that. It's not what you think. The Queen's honor is intact, at least where I'm concerned. But I happened to be in the chamber when King Sagremor appeared. He wasn't alone, and his companion wasn't the Queen. It was one of the Harpist sisters. But shush. The king didn't notice me, but the Queen caught on to my unease. She tried to force me to confess what I had seen. I think she suspected it involved one of the king's indiscretions. In the end, I was the one who paid for his sin. Oh well, it's the lot of servants to bear the burden of their lord's transgressions.
What was Sir Stygander guilty of?
Loyalty, of course. Sir Stygander swore to our queen that he would remain faithfully by her side, and that he would take every sin of hers upon his shoulders. That was a very unfortunate pledge, as it later turned out. Now our brave and loyal Sir Stygander is atoning for sins that aren't his. But breaking his vows would be a sin in itself, requiring even more atonement. It's a no-win situation. But such is our fate.
Will the king and queen grant me an audience?
Oh, I'm sure they will. But you might have to wait a bit. The king's schedule is completely full for the foreseeable future. And, before you ask, no, there's no way to speed it up. King Sagremor is very particular about treating all his subjects equally. Unless you're aiming to become the court jester, there's not much I can do to help. Though, now that I think about it, perhaps if the Queen's sisters put in a good word for you, you might just get to the front of the line. Oh, that would be Miss Clare and the midwife. Should I elaborate about the royal family in any particular order?
Tell me about Claire.
She's the youngest of the sisters. She used to be so sweet and innocent. But now, well, I shouldn't gossip. I'm already trying to make up for that. Just know that Miss Clare isn't a bad person. She became envious of the Queen's love for the king and ended up chasing after boars who never really returned her feelings. I don't know much more than that. Talking to Miss Clare is rather, difficult. You'll see what I mean.
Tell me about the midwife.
She's a wonderful woman, completely dedicated to family. Her life's mission was to bring a child to the royal couple into this world. She loves all the royal children. Unfortunately, none of them are, suited to inherit our kingdom. You'll be fine, as long as you don't insult her family.
Where can I find the Queen's sisters?
I'm glad you asked, my lady. All you need to do is kill me, and the keys to the sisters' chambers will reveal themselves to you.
What? Kill you?
Yes, exactly. It's no big deal. I've died thousands of times. That's just how it is for me. Ever since Sagremor's kingdom was established, I've been the keeper of the keys to all the chambers in the castle. And with magic, when a spell says, "guard at the cost of one's own life," well, it tends to take that phrase quite literally. If I died forever, I wouldn't be able to guard the keys anymore, right? So I come back to life every time someone needs a key from me. That's just how things work around here. Hello again, my lady. Do you need something?
That's right there.
Have a
okay.
splendid time.
If I can do it without killing him, I will. Hell. I want to accidentally get them first. No loot. Alright. You say so. Here. Nope. What's going on there? I can do it without getting a key. I will. Let's see. No, definitely no loot. Lock seems to be broken. Can't go in there. That's all chained up. Okay, we can go up there. We can go down. Frames here are a little bit bad. All that just for a scratch. Man, the frames here are terrible. Keeps dropping. Crazy. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, nice. Oh, blocked. Can't do it. Unfortunate. Oh well. I'll take the wine and such. Man, this place. Well. Okay. Oh, there's a guy there. I was making sure he was here. Ay. Getting tired of having to pick locks all the time. Honestly, if someone makes a mod to remove the lockpicking minigame, I will do. I will get it. Cause I'm tired of this. That would be good if I used weapons. I don't. Okay. No idea where he came from, but sure. This lock seems to be broken. Both sides apparently. Not gonna be. I might have to kill that guy after all. I don't really want to, but to leave me no choice, then I'll have to. We shall see. We still have up to go, so there'll be something up to get in there. It's all chained up. Critical hit applies haste. It's not up there. Of interest, that is. What a peculiar place this is. The XP's going down, so that's something to be thankful for. A lot of spoiled meat and such. What the fuck? No, don't jump scare people like that, it's not very nice. This door remains locked, only a specific key can grant entry. Have to kill him. Don't want to. I know we'll come back to life, but I don't want to have to kill him. I mean, it's not a total waste, right? If we really can't, we'll go back and kill him because, well, that means we're dead, so it won't even really matter too much. Don't know why all this is here. Fuck. Okay. Well. Is what it is. We have to kill him. We have no choice. Life keeps forcing choices. Yeah, buddy. I just talk at him actually. We get hidden. Oh man. I don't believe for a second that I'm visible to anyone. I really am. That's crazy. Wow. Well. Shit. Okay. Well, I miss him put aside to this fate. I don't think there's any way around it regardless. So, got what we need. Let's open the doors. Was this one of the doors that needed a key? Yes. I was wondering what kept popping up. It was just cabinet empty. Sagremor Castle. Maybe. Let me go open the other door. See what's in there. Man, I am dropping down to 45 frames here, chat. This place is... yikes. Yeah, I thought that was like some sort of hideous monster. You know, it's a floor dweller. Right? Sweet Raider climbed up the tower, and now her shattered little body lies broken down below. And deep in the night she swore to end her mother's reign. But the queen knew her daughters well. Blood calls to blood, and in the end, blood was all that remained. Okay. Is this the same one I already have? Airtime? Yep, it is. The Crown Prince was handsome and fair, beloved by all, or so he thought. He could never tell a friend from a foe. The Crown Prince... Oh. Okay. Just the exact same. Oh, it's this, I think. Ah. He loved the garden swing, soaring up and down, up and down, up and down, until the branch snapped, the skull cracked, and the swing was no more. Didn't have anything to read. And deep in the night she swore to end her mother's reign, with a queen who had daughter well. Oh wait, read that right. Can't. There's like I can't track with it. Alright.
Who goes there? Are you here to see the children? Oh, my sweet babies. I lost them. I lost them all before they even got here. They scattered, poor things, like dandelions in the wind.
I hope you've lost the Queen's children.
My little flowers, they're all gone. Met their grim fates within these castle walls. They die and die at the hands of those who should have loved them, or through their neglect. Poor little things. They deserved so much better. After all, they were barely more than blood on our sister's white sheets.
The children were never born, then how could you have lost them?
They are here because I wished for them so desperately. I hoped my sister would be happy. But you cannot force something that was never meant to be. Yet I tried, and tried, and tried. Now they haunt my dreams and waking hours, while the Queen has forgotten she ever carried them under her heart.
They're not making any sense.
No, I swear they are here. They are all here. Our little princes and princesses. They never were, and never will be. Yet they give me no rest. Last night, I dreamt of our brave Wieland pierced by 100 arrows. 2 nights before, he was swallowed by the water. He never left his mother's womb, yet he calls to me always. But I cannot find him. So I write. I write when he last showed himself to me, so I'd know, so I could go to him if I ever had a moment of peace.
I hoped you'd help me get an audience with the Queen.
The Queen? She wants nothing to do with me. I failed her so terribly that she no longer wishes to see me. I've fallen so far from her good graces. But I will make it right. You'll see. I just need the children here, safe and sound. Maybe when she sees them, even as they are, she will love them just as much as I do.
I can help you find them.
Really? You'd do that? And you won't hurt them, will you? Please, I cannot bear to hear their cries anymore. I need them close, so I can watch over them as I was meant to. If I could keep that one promise I made to my sister, perhaps then I could finally know peace.
Do you have any idea where I should start searching for the missing children?
Let me think. Renaud, the Crown Prince, loved to stand on the balcony, gazing down at the gardens, watching the legacy that will never come to be. Little Noah, covered in blood. His mother would wash him again and again, scrubbing endlessly. It feels like he rarely leaves the bathtub. Oh, and Hugo, such a sweet child, sleeping soundly in his cot, sleeping and sleeping, always and forever. He has his favorite lullaby. She stitched them into her prayers, yet the gods unraveled them one by one. Where are they? She stitched them into her prayer. I feel their weight in my arms, yet when I look down, there is nothing. Find them. Find them. She prayed for them, bled for them. And now, some of them are gone. They should have been kings and queens, not souls lost in the abyss. A mother should not outlive her children. I must preserve their existence. But how can I when they are gone? She prayed. I feel...
Okay. We're done here. This is locked, right? Yep. What's that? Oh. Nothing too interesting. I think one's up here, right? Overlooking the balcony. Yeah, here we are. How am I? Small. Metal Islands. Yes. Up there. How is this Peruzo? It is he. Well, that answers that question then, doesn't it? Oh. Empty chest. Why would the game do this to you? Oh, very rude. Well. Sometimes it
He's gone. Young Prince Renard. Oh, by the gods, lost for good this time. The midwife will wring my neck with her bare hands. I can't. No, I won't go back to her like this. And the Queen, she'll do worse. Much worse. Have you ever seen her angry? Hopefully not.
What exactly happens to those who disobey the Queen?
She has ways. Cruel ways. The lash is the kindest punishment among all of them. My favorite.
Have any idea where you might have gone?
Oh, yes, of course. Straight into the void. He stood there for a long while, just staring into the well. And then he was gone. He just stepped in like it was the most natural thing in the world.
Why didn't you jump after them?
Are you mad? Who would do it? Jump into that void? You're not being serious.
What awaits me below?
Oh, surely you don't mean to. Oh, may the gods watch over you. Or, no, wait. Better they don't look upon someone heading into a place like that. They might feel disgusted. But I wish you luck. Remember, everything you do is being judged.
Okay.
I'm in for it now.
Whee! Why does it keep doing that? Well, this thing's kind of weak. Killed one already though. Maybe it was weak. Right. A little look. Every now and then someone claims to have barely escaped with their life after encountering a weird slime that turned into a wight. Such tales, however, are rarely believed, and the self-proclaimed survivors are dismissed as baggots or drunks. Everyone knows that wights are wights and weird slimes are weird slimes. Wights are fast and aggressive when approached, and their attacks are difficult to avoid, yet they turn defensive when they attack against distance. The two creatures couldn't be more different. Surely those who claim otherwise must be either mad or lying. Oh, well, I guess if a weird slime takes too much of that pain, this is what it transforms into. What's it got? Nothing. Oh well, thanks. Thanks a lot. Wait, who the hell are you? What? What? I think something bugged out. Let me, you know. Try it again. Save game. Be well. And then, if it's gonna be buggy like that, I'm gonna load autosave and make a save. Because at least from here, I know I can still leave the dungeon. If I keep on going, I might get locked, right? And then I'm fucked. I can't remember what it's actually called. So, Sagremor's Abyss, that's it. Dude game. Let's do it. Oh no wonder they killed one. Oh weak. Oh, we have potions. Okay, it didn't bug out this time. But it also didn't give me the jail entry this time. But whatever, I don't care enough.
Did the midwife send you? Or was it that coward who's supposed to be keeping me under their heel?
Why did I think? Who are you?
The firstborn of the king and queen. A proper little princeling. Almost grown. Though life has never tested me thanks to the comfort I was raised in. Which is why I'm full of whims. Why I think only of trivialities. Why I'm just a gilded youth, unable to appreciate what I have. I won't bother listing every one of my vices.
Why did that thing attack me?
Don't take it personally. You're not that special. Nobody is. I just wanted you to leave me alone. But as always, everything in this house proves hopelessly useless. Any form of service, flawed and feeble. They lack competence. Next time, I'll find a deeper despair and an emptier void to hide in. Mother won't be pleased with how miserably the court servants perform their duties. She never handled disobedience well. Well then, we can skip pedagogical lectures, as I know you'll force me to return at the end. And later, I'll try to run away again.
Your mother never handled disobedience well. What do you mean?
Of all my mother's obsessions, control is her greatest. Everything must bend to her will. That's why I take so much pleasure in defying her. Poor father, letting her trample him like that. It seems a crown on a man's head weighs him down and dulls his mind. The charms of power.
Tell me more about your father.
They say I take after him. Look closely, and you'll see all you need to know. How pitiful I must be then.
Why don't you want to go back above?
Above? What above? There's nothing there either. Here, emptiness turns into more emptiness. Nothing begins, nothing ends. The same, over and over again. I'll tell you something. This place, all this darkness and silence, is no different from what awaits us in the gardens, the halls, or the chambers.
Time to go back to the midwife.
Spare yourself the trouble. You don't have to drag me by the hand. I know the way back. The Queen's little lapdog. Phew.
Oh,
You found the young master. Joy, such great joy. I owe you a debt or two. We simple folk, we must stick together. Here, take this. I hope it serves you well.
is this a consumable? Or is it a relic? It's a relic.
The knife must always be placed with the blade facing the plate, the fork with its tines up. Good that the young master is back where he belongs. The knife.
Okay, but now where do I go? Is it back over here? Where do I go? Or if I just jump off?
The knife?
I am used. Oh, here we go. Well, didn't make that easy, did they? Baby go. Suppose I'm over here. Sagremor Castle. Oof. Oof. Good now. Who's up to something? What? I don't know. Wish these books are readable. I don't really want to read them, to be honest. Okay, doesn't look like they are. Thankfully. Alright. Yippee! 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 Don't mind me. I'll look inside your chests. Don't worry about it. Not mind, right?
Boss. No, not Boss. Boss in the letters. The letters to Boss, to beloved.
What? Since when were we looking for a druidic tablet? What allows?
These, all of them, I write.
How long have you been writing them?
Letters to beloved Boss, I write.
I'm looking for a druidic tablet. Anything about that?
I write only letters to Boss, to beloved. Yours, Claire. Sister has a tablet. Once she had it. Once, sister.
Where can I find your sister?
In Sagremor's arms. Once. Me in Boar's arms. Forever. Yours, Claire. My beloved. Boss. No. I write.
That. Need to read her writings.
Boss. Boss.
What writings? Oh. Okay. This place is kinda crazy.
Once upon a time, there lived a young maiden named Claire. She had 2 sisters, and together they resided in a resplendent castle within a land untouched by the cruelty of time. In this unchanging realm, there was neither the sorrow of endings nor the joy of beginnings. No sunrises, no sunsets, and no seasons to mark the days. Such was the design of the eldest sister, whose insatiable hunger for control bound the kingdom in eternal stillness. She hoarded love and devotion as a dragon hoards treasure. Yet for all her power, her heart remained empty. Cursed to feel nothing for eternity, Claire the youngest and gentlest of the sisters, moved quietly through the cold, unchanging halls. Her beauty was, too, untouched by age or hardship. Yet unlike her sisters, Claire possessed a secret, a flicker of defiance against the curse that gripped their land. Her heart remained free, protected by a force beyond even her eldest sister's reach. True love. This love bound her to a noble young man named Bors, whose memory was her light in the kingdom's shadow, though torn apart by dark magic. Claire refused to surrender to despair. She knew that giving up hope would mean losing herself entirely, succumbing to the same cold emptiness that claimed her sisters. So she endured, her heart steadfast in its belief that love could shatter even the darkest of spells, and that one day, somehow, she and Bors would reunite.
Stop
Long
yapping.
ago, there lived a maiden named Claire, fair of face and gentle of heart, cursed by her cruel sister to remain imprisoned in a high tower. Forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window, she spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world, a world she could glimpse only through the reflection in an enchanted mirror. Yet Claire dared not lift her eyes from the loom, for the curse was absolute. If she ever stopped her weaving to gaze out the window herself, the fragile thread of her life would snap. One day, the mirror revealed a grand procession on the road below. Among them rode a knight clad in gleaming silver armor, a sapphire cape following behind him. His warm eyes and copper hair struck Claire's heart with longing. Unable to resist, she rose and stepped toward the window for a glimpse of the gallant knight. The moment she moved, a terrible pain gripped her chest and the mirror shattered. Claire, knowing the curse had claimed her, fled the tower. She reached the road just as the procession passed, grasped the knight's cape, and collapsed. Sir Bors turned at the sudden tug, leapt from his horse and caught her. Her breath grew faint, and she whispered, "Do not grieve, for I am glad to have seen you, my knight." With those words, her spirit departed. Sir Bors wept bitterly, for never had he seen a maiden of such beauty and grace. His heart swelled with both joy and despair, for he knew he would never again love another as he loved the fair and cursed maiden, Claire.
Holy yap.
In the days of King Sagremor, there lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose songs were famed for their beauty and sorrow. Among his melodies was one that bore the weight of his heart, the ballad of a lady named Claire. Claire, a noblewoman of unmatched grace, had been betrayed by her jealous sister, who sold her to a rival lord for power. Locked in a distant tower, her pleas for rescue went unheard. But Bors, who had once sung for her in her father's court and fallen deeply in love, learned of her plight and vowed to save her. He journeyed to the castle where she was held and sang beneath its mist-shrouded walls each night, hoping she might hear him. At last, a faint voice joined his song. Claire, her spirit unbroken despite her captivity, determined, Bors devised a daring plan. Each evening he sang in the castle hall, lulling the court into an enchanted trance. When the moment was right, he slipped away to free Claire. Together they fled through shadowed halls, hearts pounding with hope. But as they reached the forest edge, disaster struck. The alarm was raised, and the guards gave chase. Armed only with his lute, Bors faced the guards to protect Claire. In the struggle, he was struck down, his body falling beside his broken lute. Claire was dragged back to the castle, her heart forever bound to the minstrel who had died for her.
Right, stop yapping.
It was the height of summer when young Bors first laid eyes on the maiden of his heart. Working in the fields, his skin bronzed by the sun, he paused as the sound of hooves drew near. A lone maiden approached, her hair shimmering like spun gold, her cheeks rosy and her waist snugly drawn into a spring green corset. While the other peasants bowed their heads, Bors stared unabashedly. Sensing his gaze, the maiden turned sharply, startling her steed. The horse reared and she tumbled from the saddle, straight into Bors's waiting arms. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the maiden felt herself lost. A warmth bloomed upon her cheeks, but a deep foreboding stirred in her stomach, for she knew there would never be another man who could claim her heart so completely. From that day forward, she rode past the fields daily, offering Bors water and sharing quiet moments beneath the shade of a willow tree. Days stretched into nights, and the two surrendered to love. But one day, as the maiden passed the field, her beloved Bors was nowhere to be found. She waited beneath the willow until darkness fell and reluctantly returned to the castle. The next day, and the one after that, she returned. But Bors never did. Summer turned to autumn, and the maiden ceased her rides. She withdrew into the shadowed stillness of her tower, her heart heavy with unending sorrow. Unbeknownst to her, Bors's bones lay bleached and brittle beneath the sun, hidden in the very field where their love had bloomed. For in Sagremor's kingdom, no crime was graver nor punishment swifter than love.
A lot of yapping right there. But there, we got it. It takes way too long to level these skills up.
I was writing something important. Do you know what it was?
You mentioned the sister earlier. Who is she?
My sister. I have two sisters, one older and another the eldest.
Tell me about the middle sister.
She wanted Sagremor. She wanted the crown. She has everything except love.
And does she have a druidic tablet?
She does. She holds the power of the men here. She has everything.
Why doesn't she have love?
She has no desire for love. She wants to rule. Love is not necessary. Power is. Fear is.
How can I reach her chamber?
It's at the very top, above all else. To see everything. To hear everything.
You're writing love letters to Bor. Yeah, tell me where I just went.
Here. You've read these notes on the stacks of paper. My handwriting. I must have written them, yes.
So you haven't seen anything strange happen to me?
Strange? No, I'm sorry.
You were writing love letters to Bors, don't you remember?
Yes, Bors, my former lover. I have fond memories of him.
Bond wouldn't stop talking about how incredible he was.
Really? Perhaps that was true once. I longed for my own Sagremor. I craved love, true love. A beloved, not a dog. My dearest Bors, I'm sorry. Enough. She sees all, hears all. Her arms are long. They're everywhere. Go now, go. I was writing some... Enough. I was right. Enough. Enough.
Assuming the older sister is the one that's looking for the babies or whatever. I think it's time to go back. I don't know what the deal is with the druidic tablet though. Not even here to look for a druidic tablet. That I know of. Wait. Doors open now? What's going on? Spare. Ow. Ow. I will win. Stop getting in the way. A lot more. They're dying. And I renew them. Go. I cannot get a clear shot on this thing. Oh, that's pretty good. But I don't need it, so. Right, so one door, I think. There were doors in the basement that we couldn't open. I'm assuming they're probably open now. And that's likely where the last one is. Man, we are pretty fucking fast. Our speed is pretty insane. Yeah, I'll take a craft level up. Craft also takes quite a bit of doing to level up too. To be real. Alright.
Why did you kill me? I didn't want to. I didn't want to be like that.
Who are you?
Mum, she used to call me Little Fish sometimes, when she was in a good mood. But when she wasn't, she'd call me Bastard, Misfortune, or Mistake. Once, during a bath, I cried that the water was too hot. So she pushed me fully underwater and held me there until I learned. After that, the water was always cold.
Who is your mother?
Mama is the most important one. She controls everything. Everything rests on her shoulders. I can't disturb her.
And your father?
Father is the king, and usually just sits on the throne. Mama always said he was busy, but he just sits there.
Happened to you after you died?
Then I was here, sitting in the water, and I never cried again.
Oh. Alright. Second. Nothing. Okay. Go back up top then. Oh. Looking at something like bell. Oops. Alright, back up top again, I guess. Speak to the one person. I think that's everything, right? What a bizarre place. I feel like we're missing orphans somewhere we're here.
They are here. All of them. My sweet little petals. I'm so sorry. I should have tried so hard to bring you into this world.
Should never have
But maybe
tried.
now we can set you free. You will help us, won't you, stranger?
First, tell me what happened to you.
Fate has made a mockery of us all. Our deepest desires have been laid bare, twisted into instruments of our torment. Take these poor little creatures. They have no place in this world, yet they are forced into it and out of it, again and again. But our sister wished for them, and here, her word is the only law.
What can I do?
My sister's reign must end. It's brought us horror upon horror, all because of her fear and obsession. She thought she could forge fate with power, but she was wrong. Fate is inevitable, and the one she claimed was never hers to begin with. Yet we are the ones who suffer the most. She wanted them so badly, and still she turned them away. I have to care for them. There they are, fragile as petals, fleeting as candlelight, brought into this world. They need proper care. There they are. They look at me with hollow eyes, waiting for a lullaby.
Alright.
Once again, I'm stuck listening to the madness these people spew. Go away. I have...
Very good
Hello
for you.
again, my lady.
What's up?
Are you ready for your audience with the king and queen?
Yeah. What'll it be like?
Nobody knows. The king and queen haven't granted an audience to anyone in years. All these poor, lost souls will never get their turn. Only Stygander and I are aware of the passage of time. The rest are stuck, frozen in the moment. But we're not allowed in the throne room, so we have no idea what's going on with the king and queen. If I were you, I'd be sure to mind your manners and follow every order, for your own safety.
Tell me more about the Queen and her sisters.
Ah, I see you're trying to coax a little gossip out of me. I appreciate the effort. You're the only one around here who can hold a normal conversation. Not many people know that the three sisters are Bandrui, female druids. Interesting, isn't it? Not all druids allow women to engage in their noble profession. They didn't care, though. They did their work, and they did it well. One day, they delivered a prophecy to Sagremor, telling him he was destined to be the next King Arthur. The king took their words to heart, and made one of them his queen. The other sisters helped the queen maintain the kingdom in its current state. It's not for me to say whether it's right or not. I know my place and the role I've been given.
See.
Hello, are you ready? Ah, not 1 hour. The other, I know. Hello, are you?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I'd like to enter.
As you wish. Here is the most precious of all keys. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might have an occasion to see the royal chapel. Please, don't forget us. Damned for all eternity. That's all I could do for you, kind lady. Good luck. Don't make the Queen wait. She's a bit, impatient. Don't make the Queen wait. Don't make... That's... Break a leg. Hope the audience will be satisfied.
Yeah. Så jag väntar kvar det. But they don't have to. Well, I never.
Bearer of change, you have been noticed.
For you.
I was chosen to extend you an invitation to speak. But first, you must let me show you something beautiful. The mycelium. Do you agree?
Who are you?
My role in all of this is insignificant. I am but a small part of a greater whole.
Invitation? Speak about what?
I am not the one who can give you that insight. You will learn everything during the conversation. I promise that nothing will be hidden from you.
Show me.
Splendid.
Stiganda.
Your arrival brings me joy. It means this place might have a better future. Welcome.
What or who are you?
The true natural order. Balance. Death and life. We have lived together since the dawn of time. Regardless of the decision you make, I will still be, in one form or another.
What do you want?
Your arrival has sparked real change in this place. For the first time in centuries, I have no doubt this change will only deepen. But I want you to understand what you will bring about. The curse of this place will be lifted. However, with its disappearance, all the inhabitants of this place will die, against their will. There is, however, an alternative.
Tell me more about that alternative.
You will go to my home, the place that is my core, and you will take a part of me. When the time is right, you will place me within the body of the unfulfilled King Sagremor.
What will happen then?
I will take control of this place through the bodies of the royal couple. This is the only way it can be done. The king and queen are inextricably linked to the origin, the present, and the potential future of this place. They must have a part in this. My growth will be slow, but eventually I will encompass everyone. The new kingdom will be a common good.
And what if I choose not to do it?
I cannot force this decision upon you. I am not able to threaten you, nor do I wish to. But after you complete your task, this place will die with all its inhabitants. That is all. No more, no less. So then, what is your choice? There will be no other opportunity for this conversation. I don't want to strain Sir Stigander's body for too long.
What role does Sir Stiganda play in all this?
Ah, the faithful penitent. We were fortunate to cross paths. He found peace and was able to partially come to terms with his fate by attuning himself to me. As for me, I gained this vessel through which we can converse. We helped each other greatly.
I'll do it.
Wonderful. When the moment comes, plant us within the king's breast. Let him finally rest. We shall take this place. Thank you, on behalf of the inhabitants of this place.
Fungal spores thrown on deaths. should I do? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna reload to before praying, and we're gonna leave it like that because that seems to be bugged. If there's a patch that fixes it, but we can come back then and do it. Okay. Fungal spores. Ow. All over the place. The boundary stands at the crossroads, the eyes hollow, the hands red, one weaves, one cuts, one watches. They whisper my name like a blade drawn from its sheath. King, they call me. Slayer, they call me. They spit into the fire, and it hisses. A shadow grows behind me. I turn, but the night swallows my sight. A banquet set before me, wine black as blood. Meat roared upon golden plates. The boundary we kneel, not in reverence but in mirth. Eat, king, they cue. Their laughter crawls like insects in my ears. I drink, and the taste is bitter ash. The crows scream above, their wings blotting out the sun. The youngest smirks. A feast for kings, the second tilts her head. Not for you, the eldest bears her teeth. Not yet. I walk barefoot through a river of swords. The boundary we stand upon the bank, their lips stained with prophecy. Step lightly, king. The eldest warns, but the water rises. My reflection does not follow. It lingers, watching, waiting. 1,000 hands reach from the depths, grasping, pouring. No man may claim the throne on foot they respect. I wake, fingers slick with blood. 2 crowns lie before me, one of iron, heavy with war. The other of bone, light as breath. The boundary we circle, their voices weaving faith into the air. Which will you wear, king? My hand moves to the iron, the bone shifts, creeping towards my brow. Choose quickly, for the wind carries whispers of usurpers. The moment lingers, stretching, breaking. I sit upon my throne, but it is made of roots, binding, twisting, growing through my ribs. The boundary we hum, hands raised in mock benediction. King must be the land must take its due. My voice is hollow when I call for my sword. A crown of briars tightens, and the throne whispers, not yet, not yet. The boundary offers me a gift wrapped in shadows, a blade, a crown, a shroud. Their eyes gleam, knowing. I take it and the world shudders. The ground opens and I fall into mist, into darkness, into prophecy made flesh. Their voices rise, laughing, lamenting. A gift once taken cannot be returned, king. I wake, the weight of it still in my hands. Is that a third book? And if so, is it in here? Wasn't really looking that well. Yeah, taking it. Alright. Just the way we came in. Alright. Hello, servant. Save game. Override. Down we go. What's in here? Too crazy. Whatever. I don't know what's going on with that. But overwrite once again. Sagremor Castle. Oh, okay. The hell's with that? Barely didn't any damage to me. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Bullet plan.
Your queen so cruelly. Why did you refuse to simply bow? You could have served me for eternity. Wouldn't that have been beautiful?
Huh? What? What? I am so confused. Did I fuck up by continuing to spam? It felt like she stopped for a second. You know? Let me quickly make sure. Let me try. I'll cut it out the video of the fight. We don't need to see it twice. What? No, there was nothing more to it. There was that. Alright, what's the spectral blade about then, eh? Wow. Okay. Well, this where we... Huh. This where we came in from. The portal is over there. That gate doesn't open. There's nothing down there. Nothing up there, nothing up there. Okay. Ah! Get two spectral swords. This is what I was after, to be honest, chat. This is the set that I've always wanted. Look at that, man. Obviously we need to reduce the weight of this stuff because apparently it's heavy as fuck. But this is what I've been wanting. Hell yeah. Character, attributes, magical critical chance 59%. And I think I know, we'll leave that safe there.
Gone. Is she? Gone from one eternity straight into another. Oh, how I wish we'd had one more day. A proper one. Marked by the sun setting on us forever. Once, I dreaded it. The relentless passage of time. And now, all that's left is tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools. The way to dusty death.
Happens now.
Now it all ends. The lofty dream, the endless torment, and the fruits of our vanity. What we leave behind is a monument to our own foolishness. There will be no legends told of this place, for it is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. And this is for you. The reason for your visit to this cursed court. You may leave now. Your audience is over.
Now rest, Sagremor. Hey, yo, chill, he's naked. Okay. Okay. Fortunately, my shit's better. Just got increase spell power. Honestly, this is better. It really is. That's just straight up better. I don't know if we can get it. If we use the thing called the fungal thing though. Fact man here writes tablet. Interesting. I don't know if I want to though, because I don't know if we're onto the spores. The only thing is, if we do the fungal spores, I don't know if we get the cape, and I want that cape. It's a really good fucking cape. Shit, back on again. Alright, let's save. Right, chat. Second, I'll be right back. Alright.
Gone. Oh, what and
let's see.
Now what faults and the
fungal envoy will give a new life to this place.
Fear not, till mushrooms take the place of your heart. And now mushrooms grow in my chest. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Let the mycelium take root in Sagremor and spread its rule.
No hunger, no pain, just life in its purest form. All shall become us. All shall be with us. All shall be equal. All shall... No one shall bow to anyone. The kingdom no longer belongs to kings, but to all. We must... The kingdom... All...
I don't know if I like that. By the way, chat. By the way. Apparently we should go see Maggot before fighting the Queen. That's what I'm being told.
No hunger. You have saved this kingdom from oblivion. The king's body, our body, the body of all. You have saved...
Okay, I don't know if I want to do that, to be honest. Even when we come back here to do it properly. Just experimenting with a few things before I reload. To beforehand. Because as I said, I've been told I should go see Maggot before I do this dungeon.
No one shall. No harm.
I don't like this at all. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That's awful. I'm gonna let him die and then see how the loot thing works. The more, the way they are.
God, oh, one and oh. Now what will say and the you.
Alright. So is the body just gonna be up there? Let's find out. Let me find out. I think there's a body down there. Can't really tell. Not too bothered if there isn't. It's not what I'm after. There's a wand the writer has that I want. And we'll have a full set of gear that I want. Just a matter of getting rings then, I guess. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. There's pen. This is exactly what I wanted. What is it? Yeah. Beautiful. But as I said, apparently we should go see Maggot first. So let's reload and do that. And go see Maggot. Or maybe not. We have a bunch of quests to do. Fuck, man. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's get out of here. Where are we? I mean, the good news is, the next time we come here, it's just a straight shot, you know? It's all open, it's ready, all the enemies are dead, we can go straight up there, go down the lift, fight the queen, and we're fine then. I just kinda wish there was a quicker way to leave. But, oh well, it is what it is. Oh shit! Oh shit, okay. Oof. That was scary. Don't know if I would have survived that. No idea if I would have survived it. Scary, scary. Another athletics level up, hell yeah. Let's get out of here. Have much more to do. But now we know what set I want to go with, it's right there. And once we get our hands on it, we reduce the weight to nothing. And we're going to start upgrading it. And then from there we just need get a good set of rings. Actually, how much mana do we? No, because then that thing also increases spell power. So let's see, mana. Even if it's to upgrade the cape 10 times, it'll give 10% mana regen. That would only be 8. 3 more points than the 5 that it has. And not only that, but we can upgrade the cape too. But then, yeah, and then the other cape has spell power boost too. So this one's just better for us. And it takes so long to get out of here, that's crazy. We'll do this again, coming back in and out later on. Ooh. Is it working here? No. Oh well. Oh well. Time to get out of here. We have much to do before and that. Looks like it's nearly night. Our gas cells for Sunday. Right. We have a lot of quests to do. I suppose we will leave that up. If I go down here, I can get in there pretty quickly. I was considering setting the bonfire, but fast travel. Oh. We could just do the quest, then explore. Would do that. That seems inefficient. Very inefficient. Level up. More perception, please. Skill trees, red death. Well, we'll make our way down to that. I will rest. Good day. My ship back. Oh. Who knows?
If I just stay put, everything will be okay.
The iron gate is blocked by rocks.
That's not good. I was hoping we could start the evacuation soon. Now all I can do is keep sending reminder letters to Camelot. Again. And knowing how things go, those letters will probably get stuck at the gate anyway, because those geniuses won't figure out how to get them through. Anyway, thank you. Here's your payment. I'll await you.
Perfect. Oh, what's this? The Kingdom of Camelot urgently declares a bounty on Sagremor. Once a revered paladin, now fallen into disgrace, he has turned to forbidden druidic magic, specifically the art of manipulating fire, threatening the peace and safety of our lands. A substantial reward has been allocated for evidence of his defeat. Adventurers are urged to proceed with utmost caution. Sagremor's betrayal of a sacred oath marks him as a formidable and unpredictable foe. Immunis Asgar. Okay. Let's look at our quests. I think we'll do this. Then claw me, the claw thee. I think we'll get the faction quests done, right? And then try to do the main quest a little bit to get to the abyss, get the set I want, and then finish exploration and questing. We shall see. We shall see indeed. I don't want to push the main quest too far. I just want to get to the point where I, you know.
Well, if you want to buy eggs, go talk to the missus. Though consider yourself warned. You eat them at your own peril.
Why would eating eggs put me in peril?
No need to worry. The missus told me to say that to anyone asking after the eggs. Or grains, or veggies, or anything, really. So they know not to come crying if they find ears growing in unmentionable places. Not that it happens very often. Just, you know, what you see is what you get.
Is there something wrong with the food here?
Nothing wrong. Well, not at the moment. We'll see how the next crop comes in. It's been a bit hit and miss lately. The wheat was a nice surprise because, you know, it's the wrong season, and we were worried about the glowing. But it turned out to be perfectly good wheat. On the other hand, the turnips were not so good. We fed them to the pig as we always do, and it turned her inside out.
What?
Poor thing, eh? Maybe it's time to move the plots within the range of the weirdness repellents again.
That's a bit of an insane side effect. You plant your crops in the weirdness.
Aye, that we do. It was getting into the crops one way or the other, so why not use it, you know? You see, with the weirdness, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. But the good has saved us from starving to death. I ate potatoes that looked like pig hearts and carrots that tasted like what standing in a field in the middle of the night feels like. All perfectly nice food. I say, it's better to have a meal that's a tiny bit different than what you're used to, than not to have one at all.
Your way of farming sounds risky.
Aye, it may be. But it's not like we got a long stretch to live, the missus and I. We didn't want to just lie down and wait for death. And I bet we ain't the only ones. What else are folks to do in this blasted weather? All ready for winter, but winter won't come. And if winter won't come, neither will spring. The last normal harvest came and went ages ago. I'm telling you, if not for the weirdness, we'd all be dead by now.
Wouldn't it be better to hunt for food?
And make my missus a widow? Ha! The whole area's full of monsters, and they sure ain't edible. We tried that once, and, well, let's just say we never tried it again.
Or maybe it's time to move away from the weirdness, somewhere safe.
I see. You're with those Camelotians who want to run us out.
Not really.
We've already told your lot. We ain't going anywhere. If we die here, then so be it. And I ain't talking about it no more, so don't even try.
Drop pumpkin seeds for sale.
Pumpkins, you say? Oh, I don't know. Are you sure about that?
Why? What's wrong with pumpkins?
Well, see, with most crops, you plant them in the weirdness, and maybe they turn out alright, or maybe they turn out weird touched. But pumpkins, they're a whole different story. They bloody love the weirdness. Or the weirdness loves them, I'm not sure. Either way, they always end up weird touched. If you're lucky, they'll just grow really big and make you see everything in orange. If you're not, they might grow teeth and eat your entire family.
Teeth?
Aye, that's what I heard from old Frankie. May he rest in peace. He once saw it with his own eyes on an abandoned farm. Rotting pumpkins with bit of arms and legs sticking out of them. Still, Frankie took the seeds, because he wasn't one to let things go to waste. He gave some to me, but I've never been brave enough to plant them.
How did Frankie die?
Tore his foot on a rusted nail. Oh, and I'm telling you, lockjaw ain't pretty on anyone. But on Frankie, gave me nightmares for a week.
Why keep the seeds then?
Oh, I just don't like to throw things away.
I'll take them if you don't mind.
All right then, it's your funeral. That's gonna be a weird one, that's for sure. Oh.
Alright, well, we got the pumpkin seeds. Place. Let's go inside the cottage. Oh, we're right next to it. A little look around. There's probably not going to be anything interesting here since they're poor farmers. And I was right. There's nothing interesting in there at all. Right, so... yeah, okay. A little house in the back over here. Come on, let me up. Come on, there we go. Can do anything with this house? Damn it! Probably nothing in there. Again, the poor farmers. So...
just my, what a fine lass you are.
I know,
Were
why
I a
thank you.
touch younger, I'd consider running away with you. Reginald be damned.
Hey yo, chill. Thank you, I'm flattered.
As you should be. I used to be quite the catch back in the day, you know. I didn't make it easy for Reginald to win me over, but he was always a stubborn man. It flattered me, that stubbornness. I should have listened to my mother when she told me a headstrong husband is just as bad as a lazy one. One does nothing, the other wants everything done his way. But I thought I knew better. And now, here I am.
Your marriage doesn't sound very happy.
Every marriage has its ups and downs, especially one that's lasted as long as ours. We worked hard our whole lives, raised our children right. I had hoped for a little peace at the end of the road, but now they say the weirdness is coming, and my husband insists we stay.
As you should.
I know I don't have much time left, but there are better ways to die than in the fog.
Maybe it's just too hard for your husband to leave home at that age.
It is hard. I'm not saying it's not, but we wouldn't be begging for the kindness of strangers. We have a son in Burrow. He already wrote and said he'd take us in. But Reginald said no, and that was the end of it. Take care.
Well, you don't need to worry about that, because, I'll take care of it.
Who goes there? You're not from round here, are you? Whatever you've got to say, I'm not interested. I'm not going anywhere.
You just really love Connacht.
Love? Nah, it's a shithole. All my life I've watched it turn into a dump, and it only got worse without Lordling at the helm. But I gave everything I had to this land. We've had good years, sure, but we've also had years when we went hungry for days so our kids wouldn't starve. The weirdness, just another storm to weather. Everything'll turn out fine in the long run.
I'm not here to make you leave.
Good, because I won't.
Don't know what you mean.
And make sure it stays that way.
Your wife is very concerned about the weirdness.
Mora's always been a worrywart. If anything goes awry, it's the end of the world for her. And don't even get me started on the nagging. Everything'll be fine. It always is, in the end. Besides, we won't be alone. Reese and Ida are staying, and they know how to work around the weirdness better than anyone. Huh. Still got a strong...
The weirdness is worse than a simple drought.
And you've been through many droughts in your life. If you had, you'd know there's nothing simple about them. You just stand there and watch your crops die, praying for rain that never comes, wondering if your children are strong enough to survive this one. And the fat years aren't much better. You grow tall crops, and then you gotta strain your ears for straw children skulking around at harvest, until the weirdness can make work in the land any worse than it already is.
Wouldn't you rather retire somewhere?
And do what? Fart into a bench and mooch off my children? I'd rather die than become the kind of father who turns into a burden. As long as I can lift a hoe, I'll work the fields. And if I can't do that anymore, then what good am I? No, I won't become a useless old man. I'd rather keel over here and now. Huh. No fancy city, but... Huh.
Alright, well, bye.
Take care.
Your husband's just afraid of becoming a burden. Maybe you could still convince him.
It's no use. Truth is, that's a fear we both share. No one has it easy these days. I'd rather our children remember us as we were, not as doddering old fools who showed up and disrupted their lives. If that means dying in the weirdness, then so be it. Thank you for listening. Not many young folk bother talking to old geezers like us. Give me your map. I'll mark where we buried a few things from Reginald's past. They're no good to us anymore, but perhaps you'll find them useful.
Thanks.
Still go.
Alright, well, see you again. See ya. I'll take whatever it is you buried. And, you don't have to worry about dying in the weirdness, because that's not gonna happen. Of that, you can be assured. Can I go in there? That little shed right there. Ah. What's in here? Raven.
Yes. Welcome to my corner of misery, traveler. Whatever brings you here, just know you're wasting your time.
Why am I wasting my time?
The weirdness is coming closer every day. Started in the deep woods and now it's almost at our doorstep. Town's slowly emptying. All the smart ones left weeks ago. But now, even if you're trying to get out, good luck with that. The soldiers set up a checkpoint at the gate leading to the main road to Camelot. Now it's blown. They said it was a landslide. Or an avalanche. I don't know. That was one of the safe routes.
What about the unsafe ones?
Further you go, the thicker the weirdness gets. Swallows entire patrols sometimes. 3 Camelotian soldiers disappeared last week. Official story says desertion, but I saw what was left of their gear. Twisted like paper, heavy steel bent like it was cloth.
You're not afraid of the weirdness taking your heart?
I hunted in those woods for 40 years. And yes, now the trees, they don't stay where they should. Animals speak in tongues. But the truth is, I've got nothing worth protecting. My heart, my flask, my memories. The weirdness can have it all. Might even be an improvement.
Don't seem worried about any of this.
Worried? I'm 58 years old. Lost my wife to the fever, son to the war, my livelihood to the weirdness. The world's been ended for me for years. The weirdness is just making it official. So I drink. Makes the show more entertaining while it lasts.
Yeah, have some whiskey.
Well, perhaps there's still some decency left in this dying world after all. You know, I used to be the best hunter in 3 villages. To track a fox through a rainstorm. Now, I can't even trust the forest to stay where I left it. Here, my old bow served me well for 30 years. Not like she used to be now with these shaky hands. But it might just keep you alive out there. The weirdness doesn't take kindly to visitors, but sometimes speed and a sharp eye make all the difference. Good luck, traveler. If you make it back this way, I'll still be here. Until I'm not.
Have some more.
Good luck.
Right, had enough. Had enough whiskey. I'm cutting you off. I'll be back, chat. Alright, I'm back. So the plan is to do all of this on this side of the river and then make our way up to the hut. That's my plan. And then we'll see. We'll go from there, I guess.
Another one? We've had enough strangers in Connacht. You lot bring nothing but trouble.
Quit your whining, man. What kind of trouble are you talking about?
Which ones do you want to hear about? The Camelotians who want to take Armenir and rob us of our land?
Yeah.
Or the Red Priests knocking on everyone's door and dragging people out into the streets? We already had enough problems without all those prissy arseholes adding to them.
The Red Priest there to go outside the town?
Aye, more of them every day. And no just in the village either. I saw a few of the younger ones wandering around outside, looking for trouble. They say they're looking for people sick with the Red Death, but all they do is drag decent people out of their homes and haul them off to all mother knows where. And people still get taken by the plague, so what good are they? Bunch of quacks.
What was that about Armenir?
The Camelotians are saying Armenir is dying, and when it goes out, we'll get snuffed by the weirdness. Vipers, the lot of them. Yvain brought them here a while ago to help with the Kuhn Act. That's what he told us anyway. And now? Now they want to take Armenir. Pah! Not just the Menhir. They want to take everything. They're saying all the folks here will have to move. All mother only knows where. My old man won't hear a word of it. And you know what? I don't blame him. We've worked too hard. We've gone through too much to just leave everything behind.
You'd rather risk the weirdness?
Aye, why no? Everyone says me auntie's girl got touched by the weirdness, but she's still here, ain't she? Besides, we know the weirdness. We live with it every day. If it kills me, then so be it. There's no much left for me in this world anyway.
The auntie?
Our priestess.
I don't know why we're
Or
asking these
rather,
questions, we
Yvain's
know who this
priestess,
person is.
Because we haven't seen hide nor hair of her in ages. She took Ailey in, and that ended up being a blessing for us all. She might be a little odd with that eye of hers, but she's a sweet girl.
A girl touched by the weirdness? What do you mean?
Go talk to her and you'll see. I might be an old woman, but I am no one to gossip.
Alright. What about other farmers? Do they want to leave?
I know some do. The two brothers from the neighbouring farm, they can't wait to be rid of that place. But it's no wonder, with the life they've had there. Not to sound like an old woman, but I'd say their farm is cursed. You see, there's an old well on their field, right at the very edge. If you go there at night, you can hear something wailing and growling inside. Truth be told, if I were in their shoes, I'd have run for the hills ages ago.
Maybe they'll move you somewhere better.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Makes no difference to me. They could promise me a palace and I still wouldn't leave. This farm belonged to my father, and it belonged to his father before him. When my older brother died, I promised Pa I would nae let this place fall to ruin. I hoped to pass this land on to my children, but, well, they ended up buried in it. It's only fair that I should rest here with them.
Fair enough. Not very welcoming.
Ha! Welcoming, you say? When your lot just barges in and takes whatever you please. Like old Norm's woodshed. That got requisitioned by Camelot. They shoved some fancy paper in his face and said, "This is ours now." They say it's all fair because Norm got compensated. But what about us, huh? We lent Norm our best axe ages ago, and he left it in that bloody shed.
I just asked for it back.
Oh, I tried. They told me everything in that shed now belongs to Camelot. And if I've got a problem, I should go take it up with Norm, since they gave him money for it. Problem is, that coward packed up and left the same day. Either they paid him too much coin for that hovel, or he wanted to be long gone before they checked the place over too close.
Did he have something to hide?
I don't know. I don't go poking around in other folks' business. But Norm, he was a quiet one. Kept to himself mostly. Though he had a temper on him. Rumour has it a debt collector came to his place once and never came back out. Not that anyone ever found proof that he had anything to do with it, mind you. And it's not like anyone here would shed a tear for one of those leeches. But it could all be hogwash. Maybe the fellow just got eaten by something out on the road. We'll never know.
Are the Camelot soldiers still there?
Nah, they bolted it shut and took off. No clue if they're even using it. But if I tried to get our axe back and they caught me, they'd throw me in for theft. For theft! Can you imagine? Of my own property!
Could get it back for you.
Why?
Why not? Does it like help them?
Huh. Maybe you do. But I don't trust folks who offer things for free. They always want something sooner or later. We may not have much, but we're honest folk. Bring me back that axe and I'll pay you. Just don't get caught.
I've set up my lanterns. Notice any difference yet?
Difference? Sure, it's brighter. Safer, maybe. But let's not pretend this fixes everything. The weirdness isn't going anywhere. It's just waiting for its next chance. Those lanterns are a patch, not a cure.
What do you mean?
The weirdness didn't just take our fields. It took our neighbors, our friends. You cannae fix that with lanterns. Don't think I'm not grateful. I am. But it's hard to celebrate when you know it won't last. These lanterns may keep the crops safe, but they won't bring back what we've lost. And don't expect me to start singing the Red Church's praises.
I don't expect you to.
I'd
Fuck the Red
sooner thank the
Church.
chickens for laying eggs than thank a red priest for anything. Different.
What do you
The
mean?
weirdness doesn't just take our... You can't... Don't think I'm... These... And...
Hope this makes a
Don't
difference.
think I'm not grateful. These land... And...
Stay safe.
We'll eggs,
What have you
some
got?
veggies. There's no much to spare, but we share what we can.
Terrible. Anyway, here, buy this trash. You'll like it, trust me. Even though it cost more than what you see in a year, you know, there it is, just for you. And with that, I'll bid you adieu.
And remember,
alright. What's this structure? Anything interesting? Maybe not in the back. Steel clover. Good man. Rob and Jill's cottage. Alright. I guess I'll hang this up first. Is that the bridge to the other side? It is. Right, let me just hang that up there. We have the mill here. Take a little peek inside, why not? Oh, I didn't see that statue there. Anything interesting in here? Probably not. But I'll check anyway. Oh. What the hell?
Are you looking to buy the mill? It's seen better days, that's for sure. Even when my good-for-nothing father was alive. It needs work, but everything does if you want it to be worth something, right?
Who are you?
Oh, my father owned the mill once. Then after he passed, my brother took it. Then his children, then theirs. As for me, I died as the miller's daughter, for the terrible crime of being the miller's daughter. The truth is, I don't remember my name. It's been so long since anyone living has spoken it.
What happened to you?
It was stupid. You see, my father was a drunkard who liked to brag, and the more he drank, the more he bragged. The problem was, not a single word he said was ever true. And for some reason, he decided to tell people I could spin gold from straw. That ridiculous rumor made its way to King Sagremor. He locked me in a cell full of straw and told me it had to be spun into gold by morning.
I'll be back. I'm back. What happened next?
Well, what do you think happened? I sat in that cell, choking on the stench of rotting straw, and cried. Then I screamed myself hoarse, begging someone, anyone, to let me out. By morning, my throat was dry as parchment and full of dust. But when the first rays of sunlight streamed through the tiny window, I cried again. I remember shaking all the way to the block. But my last thought was of my father. And oh, it was vicious.
How did you end up back in the mill?
I don't know. One moment, I was dead. And the next, well, I was still dead. But I was home again. It was like looking through a veil. Still in this world, yet no longer part of it. Every beam and plank so familiar, yet not.
What happened to your father?
He hanged himself, right there, from that beam. I visited him, in dreams and in the waking world, until he couldn't take it anymore. I overheard someone say it must have been the guilt of my death gnawing at him. Stupid people. He wouldn't have felt a shred of guilt if I hadn't reminded him.
Can you tell me more about King Sagremor?
First of all, he wasn't a king. He just liked calling himself that. Now that I think about it, surely that wasn't allowed, was it? He was a small, jittery man, yet in that cell, he loomed so large over me. I wonder, did he too lose his head for claiming to be something he was not?
How long have you been here?
I'm not sure. I've seen the sun rise and set so many times. I stopped counting. What would be the point? Time means nothing to me. Through the cracks in the walls, I watched the seasons change. I listened to the millstones turn, until one day, it all stopped. The mill, the seasons, now everything is so still, death-like, almost.
Can you tell me something about the Queen of old?
It was beautiful, actually. The fields shimmered pale gold in the sun, carrying the scent of warm dust and ripe grain. The whitewashed walls made the town glow. And the men here, I always liked our men here, you know. It looks a bit frightening, but it always felt warm. It used to, at least. Now it feels more like me with each passing day.
Is there any way I could help you?
Help? Why would I need help? I'm fine. Nothing hurts. I can see everything through the windows and the cracks in the walls. I can watch the mice in the corner all day, and no one scolds me for lazing around. I'm content. But it's kind of you to ask. People don't always care about the well-being of strangers, especially ones who are already dead.
Alright, well, see ya.
No one stays long, but thank you for stopping by. I wonder what will happen to me when the weirdness comes. I'm made of nothing, so maybe nothing. I mean, can the weirdness make something out of nothing?
Maybe. Probably.
Careful out there.
A bottle of wine. My trouble. Right, what's up top? Maybe nothing. So I want to see. Take it. I will take it. It's not much, but it's mine. I speak to these people.
Evening, traveler. Wouldn't wander out there if I were you. Nights are getting darker, and the weirdness seems to creep closer every cursed night.
What's so dangerous out there?
Are you really that out of the loop? Monsters. The kind that don't fancy staying put in old drunkards' tales. And they're getting bolder, coming closer to the fields.
Why didn't you leave? Go to the city.
These stubborn soil kissers here won't budge, clinging to their rotten roots like it's all golden. And someone's got to keep the night's teeth from their doors. So, here I stand.
Do you have anything that could help me out there?
Well, I might have something that could light your way, and singe a monster or two while you're at it.
His mouth isn't breathing.
These beasts hate fire even more than I hate my posting. For a few coins, they're all yours. Helps me sleep easier knowing I'm peddling more than just warnings.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm good. You can keep that.
Always good to have a little rest. Hey there, traveler. Better not go much further tonight. Strange things tend to assail our lands with the wilderness on the rise. Oh, it's quite the lineup out there. We've got creeping shadows and gnashing beasts that start to lurk as soon as the sun dips. They're more than just ghost stories now. They're right on our doorstep, and they seem to get bolder with each passing night.
Why didn't you leave? Go to the city.
And miss all the action? No way. The folks here are stubborn, won't leave their lands. They need protection, and I'm here to give it. Plus, I get to be on the front lines if anything happens.
Do you have anything that could help me out
Sure
there?
thing. I've got fire arrows. I can part with some for a few coins. Helps you.
I'm good, man. I am. Well, there's the well. It's nice that that is marked. Palamedes the Unwavering, renowned for his unshakable loyalty and blunt honesty. Palamedes, the Shield of Avalon, never hesitated to speak his mind before King Arthur. His valor throughout the Age of Conquest and his role in founding the Batarian family secured his place in history. Honor his name and let his memory be forever praised. So, go in there. This. And follow the river down here. I bet. Rob and Jill's cottage.
Come on. Can't sell Daisy. We're gonna need her. What we're going to need is money. And she'll fetch a good price. We still need to move somehow, don't we? She could pull the cart.
We have Clover for that. Look, I know how much this horse means to you, but I've already talked to Dinone. He's willing to pay a lot of gold for her.
But what if we...
No, Gil. Enough. We're selling her, and that's that. If you're interested in buying a horse, look somewhere else. This one's spoken for. She'll be going all the way to Camelot.
Someone from Camelot wanted to buy your horse?
Aye. Man's name is Denholm. Seems important. Lots of men with him. They're here for the minute.
You're leaving Connacht?
Haven't you heard? They're moving everyone. Something to do with that men here of ours. Don't really care either way. As long as they keep their promises and give us a better place to live.
What are you planning to do after you leave? But is Connacht not a good place to live?
Aye, and Morin Pa would rather us alive somewhere else than dead here.
What are you planning to do after you leave?
Don't know yet. But we're strong, and we're not afraid of hard work. I'm a decent carpenter, and Gil is good with horses. I'm sure we'll find something for ourselves.
Tell me about living here. I have happy memories of this place.
That's one way of putting it. This farm belonged to our grandfather. My parents were tending it, but he was the one in charge. Both Ma and Pa died when Gil was still small. That left us with just dear old Grandpa. And he was a nasty piece of work.
What was your grandfather like?
Drunk most of the time. Built like a barn door. That's something Gil got from him, I guess. He liked beating me to a pulp and telling me I was worthless. I remember he had this belt with a heavy iron buckle, shaped like a horse's head. He got it for his service as the master of horses at Warrior's Fair. Man, that one hit hard. Shame the old codger took it with him to his grave. I wish I could have kept it. So when I'd see some lowlife beating their kid, I could use it on them just like Grandpa taught me.
That must have been hard.
Aye, it was. Until one day, Gil told me that he saw Grandpa pissed drunk and walking into the woods. I prayed that someone would just eat the old bastard. And I guess for the first time in my life, my prayers were answered.
Maybe you should let your brother stay.
And what? Let him die to the weirdness? Are you insane? I've not spent years of my life making sure he doesn't get killed just to stop now. Besides, Camelot's not asking. You either leave with everything you own, or they'll make you leave with only the clothes on your back.
The lanterns seem to be working for now. What do you think?
Yeah, they're doing their job. For now. But let's not kid ourselves. This is a delay, not a solution. We've got time to think, and that's about it.
don't sound convinced. Do you think staying is a mistake?
I've seen enough to know this place isn't safe. Staying means taking a gamble, and I'm not a fan of bad odds. We should leave while we still can.
What's your plan? The weirdness comes back stronger.
If it gets worse, we'll have no choice but to leave. I just hope we'll have something worth bringing with us when that time comes.
Sure, I could make you a better offer.
Sure, are you? You willing to pay 300 gold?
I'll pay.
Fine, you have a deal. Denholm will need to find himself a different mare.
No, I didn't want to leave. Fuck. Oh well.
Have a...
Here you are.
Please, take good care of Daisy. She was orphaned as a foal, so I pretty much raised her myself. Trust me, she's the best horse you'll ever have.
You really love horses, don't you?
I guess.
I didn't even want to buy for myself.
Rob would always send me to
Whatever.
the stables when I was getting underfoot. He'd say, "Gil, you go to the stables and don't you show your face again until I tell you." I guess I must have been an annoying kid.
You don't feel bad about leaving your farm?
I do. Pa had to borrow money from Grandpa to buy it, and he had to work so hard to prove that he deserved it. After he and Ma passed away, Rob kept on working, and I did my best to help. Grandpa was, well, I don't know. I didn't see much of him in those days. And now we're supposed to just leave after everything. It feels like we're letting him down.
Rob told me your grandfather was a violent drunk.
He never seemed so bad to me. But like I said, he didn't bother me too much. If he was in a good mood, he'd even show me a thing or two around the stables. Well, that didn't happen often. But I suspect things might have been different for Rob.
The farm feels calmer now with the weird lanterns.
It does give you some hope, doesn't it? The lanterns make it feel like the farm can breathe again, even if it's just for a while. That's more than we've had in years.
Rob thinks leaving is the only option. What about you?
I get where Rob is coming from, but this place is home. It's where our parents tried to build their lives. Leaving feels like giving up on everything they worked for. Take care.
I didn't want to buy for myself, but it is what it is. So it's probably in that well. Assuming so, at least. And then we kill the grandfather, probably, again. Probably gives us the belt buckle, and we give it to him. Right, nothing interesting in here. We hang up this last lantern.
You doing okay?
Fuck. What the fuck? It really just came out of nowhere. Wanted to fade. Can go in there now, apparently. That's a surprise. I think we'd have to wait till night or some shit. Well. Oh, I think I have to go that way. Yeah. Alright. Why are the frames so bad here? They're awful. frames are abysmal. Holy shit. For why? For what reason? It's really bad. I don't know which way to go. Oh, this man. It's no choice. What was that? Well. Not expecting that. And the frames in here are terrible. It is painful. Okay, now we're up to 60 for some reason. Oh well. Right, where the hell am I? How do I get that shit, man? Alright, so you turn this in, and we can make our way up to there then. Then, that puts us in a decent position, to be honest. Because down here is relatively straightforward. And then, because of what we've already seen over here, this is also relatively straightforward. This is very straightforward down here too. And then this is just boop boop. And then that's just a straight row too, really. So, we're putting ourselves in a position to just really ought to quickly get it all done. The brother doesn't seem all that keen on leaving.
I know. He loves this place, and he loves his horses. I'd rather just forget all about it. Gil's memories of this farm are different from my own, and I only have myself to blame. Mind you, I don't regret any of it, but it sure doesn't make things easier with him.
Is this the buckle you were talking about?
What? Where the hell did you get that? A weird beast? So what does that mean? Grandpa got drunk, fell into the well, and got turned into a monster? Ha! That would have been rich. But strange. Gil swore that he saw him walking into the woods.
Maybe Gil knows more than he lets on.
Why? Do you think he saw something and was afraid to tell me? Maybe. He was acting a little strange, but... I was in bad shape that day, so I didn't care either way. I don't think we've ever talked about it afterwards. No matter. As long as the old fart's dead, I don't care how it happened.
You're right. It's better to leave the past behind. Wouldn't it be better to know? No. Leave the past behind.
Aye. Truth be told, I'd be glad not to think about that old piss pot ever again. Though, perhaps that's what Gil needs to finally let go of this place. Anyway, thanks for this. And for clearing out the well, I guess. We don't have much, but I hope this will be enough for your trouble. Be careful out there.
Found the belt buckle in your old well. Rob said it belonged to your grandfather.
Yeah, it did. What else did my brother tell you?
That you were the last person who saw your grandfather alive.
Yes. I saw him walking towards the woods. He never came back.
You don't need to lie anymore, Gil.
It was an accident, I swear. I was at the stables. It was getting cold and Rob hadn't shown up to fetch me, so I went home. I saw Rob lying on the floor. He wasn't moving and he was covered in blood. And Grandpa was kneeling over him, just hitting and hitting. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't listen. So I grabbed the iron pot and then he just crumpled. Afterwards, he was so still, I didn't know what else to do. So I dragged him to the well. That wailing thing was Grandpa.
Yeah, he must have still been alive when you threw him in, and then the weirdness got him.
Oh, God. May the All-Mother have mercy on me. What have I done? I never meant for this to happen. I just wanted him to leave my brother alone. Are you going to tell Rob?
No, you should be the one to tell him.
You're right. I will. I'll tell him everything. I just hope he won't hate me.
I doubt he will.
Be careful.
Rest. Oh my goodness. Yeah, stop being dramatic. Holy. What the hell was that? Huh. Interesting. Alright, never mind, we'll just come back. We got other shit to do, rather than just walling around with them. Alright. Up we go. Is it that house right there? It is. What's the deal with what's up there? Up to the mountains, maybe? Next to this? That must be it, right? That's fine. No fast travel beacon? Oh. Convenient. Doesn't go up as much as I thought it would, but that's fine. Still a decent boost. That gets hot. Interact. Alright, let's go in. See what this bitch wants. Before I talk to him, I'm gonna snoop around his house, and he has nothing interesting.
So, you finally arrived. Or is it the two of you? It's a pleasure to meet you. Call me Maggot. I don't like that other name Denholm and his men insist on using.
What do you mean, the two of us?
I don't know, and that bothers me a lot. But I sense something lurking inside you. Something quite terrifying, I must say. All I'm sure of is that you've been exposed to vast quantities of the weirdness and survived. And that's rare.
How do you know all that?
Let's say I have certain skills when it comes to magic.
Wait, what's he? We've got the weird lanterns.
Weird lanterns? Oh, sure, I know about them. They're everywhere these days. Simple tools to keep the weirdness at bay. But, how to make them? That's where things get tricky. I used to know.
I had the recipe from my old master, back when I was a proper druid. But it's been years, and my memory's not what it used to be. Sold the recipe, too. Gave it to a merchant named Alwyn. He's got a thing for druidic artifacts, though you won't hear him bragging about it in public. If you want that recipe, you'll have to deal with Alwyn. But don't expect it to come cheap. He guards his treasures like a dragon hoarding gold.
Right, what have you got? Anything interesting? No, oh, I don't want it. No, I'm good. No, good. I'm good off of all that, to be honest. Then Holmes sent me to talk with you.
Yes, the Mynheer. It responded to your presence. It reacted to you. And that's unusual. It means big changes are coming to our small Kunacht. Do you know why all those Camelot troops are here?
They want to take the Mynheer.
That's right. Unfortunately, they believe that by gathering all the dying Mynheers and placing them around Camelot, they'll stand a fighting chance against the oncoming weirdness. But they don't know, or they don't want people to know, that a Mynheer is nothing but a piece of rock, unless it has been ignited by a special ritual. And if they were ignited once, they can be rekindled again. You see where I'm going with this?
You want to rekindle the Mynheer in Connacht?
No. I want you to rekindle the Mynheer in Connacht. I'm too old to play a hero, but I can help you become one, if you care about things like that. And I, for once, would like to stand on the right side of history.
Okay, so what's your plan?
That's the problem, you see. I don't have one. The moment the Mynheer reacted to you, I felt something. As if a piece of my brain was trying to tell me something. But I couldn't quite reach it. I suddenly remembered about the Mynheer rites, the ritual I told you about, and that there were 2 scrolls that contained it. But where are they? How do I even know that? That's lost on me. So, it looks like we'd have to take a little trip into the recesses of my memory, literally.
Are you saying I actually have to dig into your brain?
Well, not literally. As entertaining as that sounds, you won't be dissecting me. I'm talking about a journey into the subconscious, not an anatomy lesson. Just a bit of mushroom potion and poof, you're on your way. Safest option we've got, relatively speaking.
You're not serious, are you?
Do you think I want somebody wandering around in my brain, looking for memories I decided to bury?
Yeah, I do actually. Let's do it.
I like your eagerness, but I don't exactly have the materials required for this particular kind of potion on me. It's not like I'm letting people inside my mind every day, you know. Here's what we'll need in order to make this thing work. Just grab these and bring them back and we'll see what happens.
What am I grabbing? It's not it. I already have it. Okay. Here are the ingredients you were looking for.
Let's see. Ah, the raspberries. We'll save those for later. Very nutritious. Perfect for the after effects.
So you didn't need them for the potion after all?
Nutrition is key, my brave friend. I'll make jam so delicious it'll knock your boots off. You'll thank me later. Wait and see. Now, it's time for us to embark on this shared journey into the self. See you on the other side.
Why am I so small?
Silly mushrooms. They
Frames
whisper
are terrible
behind your
again.
back again.
Wow. 4 damage is even calculated for it. Holy shit, the frames are abysmal. 24 frames. 23 frames. 30. Wow.
How did you lose your name? Did the fire take it?
Frames
A
are
drink
abysmal.
a day keeps the clarity away.
Am I getting bigger? No. No. I think I don't know. I think I am?
If you hadn't done it, you'd be dead as well. You just wanted to save your life. It would have happened anyway. If it weren't you, someone else would have pointed them to the hiding place. You killed us!
I wanted to jump and make it across, but I guess I missed the timing. Oh well.
Wait! Just wait! There must be another way! Take me instead! Leave them alone! They didn't deserve this! Please! Let them go! Please! Wait! Just wait! There must be another way! Take me instead! Leave them alone! They didn't deserve...
Okay.
Oh, the king himself! I am unworthy. Oh, forgive me. How wretched I am.
Maggot?
Yes, maggot. But I am a worthless maggot.
We're here to help you.
You are here to help? The maggot cannot be helped. The worthless maggot betrayed its family. It ate their carrion. There are no more druids. There is no Murig. What is left is the maggot.
You ate the carrion? What does it mean?
I ate them. The vile maggot ate the druids, then ate Murig. And now the maggot is all that's left.
Did he eat them literally or just betrayed?
The maggot was born when Murik pointed to where his brothers were.
So Murik betrayed the druids by telling Camelot of their whereabouts.
Yes, and thus the maggot was born. The maggot doesn't deserve to live. Would you like to kill the maggot? The maggot doesn't want to live.
Will Murik die if I kill you?
Murik gave birth to the maggot. The maggot ate Murik. But the maggot doesn't want to live. Kill the maggot!
I don't want to kill you.
But the maggot doesn't want to live. It doesn't deserve mercy. It doesn't deserve forgiveness. Kill the maggot!
You won't find forgiveness until you learn to forgive yourself.
The maggot doesn't know if it can. The maggot wants this pain to end. Kill the maggot!
Perhaps you should find Murik. I'm sure he's somewhere around.
Murik is here, inside the maggot. Murik was silent until now. Murik notices your presence. Murik is awakening. The maggot will try. It will seek Murik inside itself and talk to him. Murik should be wiser than the maggot.
Oh, there you are. What a journey it was, huh? And that King Arthur at the very end.
You saw King Arthur?
That I did. If I remember correctly, I was trying to convince him to kill me, but I didn't really want it. I just couldn't speak. Because it kind of wasn't me. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because the wise king was wiser than me. He didn't let me die. He just said, actually, I don't remember what he said, but I feel like I've spent ages in icy water, and now I can finally warm myself by the fire.
What now?
Now, the world is going to change. My world, at least. And that's all thanks to you. I am eternally grateful for that.
How is that supposed to help us locate the Menhir rites?
Oh, it helped, believe me. A good trip shakes things loose I've forgotten. Things I didn't even know I knew. And it turns out it's not a scroll, but a tablet split in half. One part was guarded by the druids, and the other was taken by the priestesses for safekeeping. A smart move, considering that back in the day, both the druids and the priestesses held equal power in this region.
Where does that leave us?
I know where you can find the part that belonged to the druids. At Sagremor's castle. He wasn't exactly a pleasant fellow, and I have no idea how the druidic half of the tablet ended up in his possession.
Come on.
About 200 years ago, his castle literally sank underground, and all that remains are some grim legends. But my subconscious doesn't lie. My master etched Sagremor's name onto it, so It must be the only place where that part of the tablet could be.
And the other part of the ritual?
You'd have to ask Nianti about that. She's much more knowledgeable when it comes to all that priestess stuff. Ailey's a good girl, but she's up to her elbows in work, and I doubt she's had time to dig deeper into the history of their order. So, that leaves Niante as your best option anyway.
What kind of grim legends were told about Sagremor?
They say he dreamed of becoming the next King Arthur, and did everything he could to live up to the name. Along the way, he encountered 3 witches posing as druids who promised him eternal life. It's likely they were quite powerful, and Sagremor struck a deal with them because, as I mentioned, one day his kingdom simply vanished from the surface of Avalon. Many adventurers have tried to find his castle. After all, how could such a massive structure just disappear? But, as you can imagine, none ever succeeded. I can only hope you will.
I know what it is. So. Yeah. So we're at the point where we can now go to the Sagremor castle, get the armor set that I want, get the one that I want, and reduce the weight and upgrade them. And then we'll be much more powerful and in an immensely better position to explore. I'm gonna quickly check what's up here though while we're here. And then we'll go back to the town. So, why not check, you know? I don't see why not. Why there we are. Okay, what do you guys want? You guys just want to be annoying. I'll happily oblige. Am I? Now why is 2 of my things dead? Go. Alright, so what to deal with the bridge way and what to deal with that way? Does this just take us over to here? If so, then I don't really care. If not, then can't make that jump. It's over there. No way I make this jump. Yeah, no. No way. That's fine now. That's fine. We can come at that from the side when we're exploring out this way. Just want to see. Down here. Then go back to the town.
Help me.
How can I help you?
Water? Do you have anything to drink? I can't move, so I need your help.
Why can't you move?
Thank you. My name is Linwood, and I've been cursed. That damned rat of a druid cursed me. I've been stuck like this for the past 2 days. No food, no drink, nothing. That bastard left me to die.
A druid? And they used magic out on the open?
It surprised me, too. I didn't know there were any of them left. I'll be reporting him to the authorities. If I can ever move again, that is.
Why did he do this to you?
Who can tell with those tree huggers? I was just sitting in a clearing, bothering nobody, when suddenly he jumped out of the bushes. I must have stomped on some sacred clump of grass. Or, I don't know, maybe I'd stepped in a ritual puddle. He shouted something, started waving his arms and mumbling, and then, boom!
Must have done something to deserve such punishment.
I swear, I've done nothing wrong. I was just walking through the mountains and stopped for a little rest. I ate something, had a drink, and then decided to pass the time by playing a tune on my bagpipes.
You're playing bagpipes? You deserve your fate.
No, please, help me. Oh, you're back.
Fine, I'll try to help you. Don't move.
How would I? Thank you. Just please, hurry. I won't be able to last for much longer. Help!
How can I help you? Sorry, we don't have any change.
Water! Thank you.
This is bugged again.
How would...
I'm not safe.
Go.
Alright. I took the destroyed bagpipes. Don't know if it's the best item or not. But it's mine now. Well, at least they gave him a weird lantern, you know? Can't be all that bad. Can't be all that bad indeed. Oh. Some of these bellends, eh?
Prepare for battle. Your armor won't save you.
Just shot his own teammate in the back. Even back shots and everything. Crazy way. Absolutely diabolical that is. Okay, I kind of know where we are now. So, I'm considering. I think I'm just gonna go back. City.
You doing
I'm gonna
okay? Hello.
visit you. Maga said he sold the weird lantern recipe to you. Do you still have it?
Weird lantern recipe. That's an interesting claim. I assure you I've never dealt in such peculiar items. Now, if that is all, I'm a busy man. Good day.
The weirdness is threatening the farmlands. You could save lives by sharing that recipe.
Save lives, you say? I may be a businessman, but even I can see the value in preserving my customer base. Very well, you'll have the recipe, but only because I'm feeling generous today. Let's call it an act of goodwill.
Thanks. Alright, let's see. Sell this trash off to him. I have 2 pickaxes. I think I might. Let me check. I do.
Good day.
Here you go. Have this one. Make absolutely sure I still have a pickaxe. Yeah. I wondered actually if I... Oh, I can't. Oh, for fuck's sake, I did the thing. Okay. Boom. And then chain lightning off on the lash. This is how I had it. Yeah, perfect. Put away. Boom, boom, boom. That looks like everything. Okay, now that's everything. Alright, we'll go check in with these guys. And then I will go ahead and go back to that dungeon. Get the equipment I want, and then we'll call it for this episode. Save right here. I don't know if I want to tell him. Market claims that retrieving the tablets containing the Meniere rituals will help revive it.
Oh? You managed to extract coherent information from that druid who insists he isn't a druid? Remarkable. In any case, this truly is good news, especially for us. A ritual that works on one Meniere should work on all of them. You must bring the tablets to me, not to him. We'll use them in Camelot for many Meniers, ensuring the safety of nearly the whole population of Avalon. If you give them to Maggot, only Qunacht would benefit. Do you really want to doom all of Avalon for the sake of one small town?
I'll
await.
And we're gonna reload so he doesn't even know. Because his logic doesn't make sense. If you use the tablets to do the ritual, they don't disappear, you know? We could do the ritual, we could share information, we could light them all back up. Instead of giving up the entire Avalon place just to make the people in Camelot feel safer. Fuck these people. Let's go tell this guy down here the good news though, about the weird lanterns. Is it the guy in here? No, let's get the bomb. I've finished with the weird lanterns.
Yes, I've already heard about the fields. They're glowing like beacons in the dark. Well done, truly. Here's your reward. You've not only helped the farmers, but you've also helped me ensure that this town has a fighting chance.
Really did help those people.
Of course. There's more to this than just glowing fields and happy farmers. You see, the men here staying here is strategically important.
You mean?
Qunacht is a perfect transfer point for us. Priests, supplies, knowledge, all flowing to the island asylum. If the men here were moved, or if its strength were undermined, we'd lose that advantage. And believe me, the church doesn't give up advantages lightly. So, yes, helping the farmers improves our standing. But don't mistake it for charity. We need this town stable. For now, anyway. You've done well, but remember, everything here serves a greater purpose.
Politics or not, people are safe now. That's all that matters to me.
A noble sentiment, I'll give you that. But safety is fleeting, my friend. It's the forces behind the safety. The ones pulling the strings, that truly matter. Still, you're right. The people are safe, and that's not nothing. Now, given that you've proven yourself eager to help the people of Connacht, can I ask you for one more thing? A small favor, just for me this time.
That's what it is. Just tell me what you want.
That's what I like to hear. Simple, practical. This is for Lily, a really religious girl not far from here. I'd go myself, but my duties keep me tethered. Deliver it to her and you'll have my gratitude. And my coin.
Esteemed sister in the way, I hope this letter finds you well. Your absence during prayers has not gone unnoticed. I know I could not address it then. I write now with regret to inform you that our studies of the encyclical must be postponed, as pressing duties have detained me. Whatever weighs upon your soul, I urge you to be steadfast. Immerse yourself in the truth of the word and pray for the prophet's guidance to illuminate the right path. My obligations permit, I shall visit again, bringing good tidings and God's blessing. May the prophet's word light your ways always. Brother Fabius. If I had to guess, this guy hooked up with this girl, and now that he's got what he wants, he's using religion as an excuse to no longer go see her. That's my guess. I think that's what he's doing. I wonder if that way is the quickest way to get back up there. Probably is. Yeah. Let's make our way back to Sagremor's Abyss. I'm gonna go get the stuff that I want. Now that we've reached this point, we can safely clear the dungeon. Be fine. Perfect. Oh, this part of swimming class. Is this even the right way up? It should be. Or at least it should be one. Yeah, it's a way. That's that. These guys are alive again. I'll happily kill them. It should be grateful to donate their coffers to my inventory.
I'll get you back tenfold.
Will you? Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Oh. Right. And I can sell your guys' dude. I've lost one of the bodies. I can't find it. Oh well. Not worth the time it will take to look for it. Alright. Here we go. Back in here again. Abyss of Sagremor. I shall obtain stuff that I want. There'll be a nice power boost. I'm gonna cut it, and I'll see you guys when I get back over there. I'm looking for a druidic tablet. I heard it could be found in this fortress.
Scroll. Indeed. I recall seeing druidic sages arriving at the court long ago. I also witnessed powerful acts of magic. Surely the court custodian might know more. But you must forgive me. I cannot provide you with a more specific answer.
Say so.
May good.
And I'll cut it again. Alright, we're back. I've killed Queen Sagremor again. Let me get my item set that I want. In fact, I can just overwrite this to here at this point.
go once and
skip through this. Now rest, Sagremor. That's right. And let's go get the other shit that I want. Is there a chest down here? Yeah. Our evasion isn't even level 50. That's crazy. Oh well. There's no one down that way. They're all up here. Yeah, well, loot that I want. We'll get the most important one. Move, guys, get out the way. There's Pat. Perfect. We have a set we want. We had the main quest, so it hasn't broken anything. Can survive that. Back out we go. Let's see if the other bodies are there. If they have anything for us. And obviously, hold on, wrong way. And then, we'll check Straganda's body. He might still be alive though, to be honest. And then, the rat guy would be dead though. I know the custodian has loot, but I can't find him if he does. Oh well, is what it is. Time to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, those were stacks of lament. That's what that heart symbol is. Well, the custodian has loot. I have no idea where the body is. We'll check Straganda, the rat guy, and we'll start using that portal. Might be more loot for us to have. Also, I mean, it might just be a bunch of trash, right? But we'll see.
May goodness and may
he still has to suffer and sit there for all eternity, even though it's all done. It's over. Rip bozo. How about the guy over here? This guy's still alive too.
How can I? Let's try.
Okay. In that case, let's get rid of the stuff here that we don't need. Don't want. What pants do they sell? 2 nights. Okay. Bye. Perfect. Actually, what about garbage?
You. Let's.
I'm surprised that sells for so much. Right. Not quite finished here. Can I jump down? Can. Is that portal to leave? And guess we'll go talk to Maggot maybe? Give him the good news. What the hell is sorry about. Knocked. Tonight. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the main square. Or anything else? And let's put on the set that I want. Shirts. Slippers. And you set this mantle. Damn, look at that. We're dripped up. Sheesh! Hell yeah, man. Let me have a little look at my mana regen. About the same-ish. Even better. Put the other shit away. Alright. Let's go to the forge and see what we can do here. Don't die? Good. They don't last long. Armor weight reduction. Okay. Fine. I don't have any titanium ore. I need to find more titanium ore then. I found a lot of titanium ore. I wonder if anyone sells it. I don't know. Let's make a day though. Titanium ore. Maybe someone in the main square sells it?
Hello.
No, you don't. I have to be the blacksmith guy.
Oh, hello.
We might have to go sort him out and see if we can buy it. Oh well. Oh well indeed. I guess I will go give Maggot the tablet and then we'll call it this episode. And also while we're here...
Nice to see you.
Oh, how about you?
I talked to Gil. He told me he killed Granddad. He swears it was an accident. Can you believe that? My little brother saved my life.
Saved your life? How? Good now. Bit of stupid question,
Gil
but
came
okay.
into the house just after Grandad had beaten me unconscious. He told me the old man wouldn't stop, even though I was out cold. So, my little brother grabbed an iron pot and gave the bastard a whack over the head. Poor kid panicked afterward and ended up dropping Grandad into the well. Serves the old codger right. I just wish Gil hadn't felt the need to keep it to himself all these years.
Do you remember anything about that night?
Not much. Grandad beat me until I passed out. It was probably the closest he came to killing me. When I woke up, I was in pain. Grandad was gone, and Gil just patched me up and then acted like nothing had happened. We never said a word about it. I guess we both wanted to forget, just for different reasons.
Does Jill still want to stay on the farm?
No. We talked about it, and the only thing keeping him here was Gil. But I promised to back down a bit, let him do his own thing. He's gone to talk to Yvain's master of horses about taking him as an apprentice. I'll miss him, but I guess it'll do us both good. Thank you for what you've done for us. May the All-Mother bless you.
If that was a ring, that'd be great. But it's not a ring. Also, I almost forgot. Why is my mana regen went down? No idea. Oh well, don't care. Oh, I know why. It's the weight difference, I think. Yeah. Get down to light. Get it back up. That's alright. Looks beautiful. Spell power 376%. Should be powerful now. What was the crit chance? 61%. Hell yeah. Maybe upgrade it a few times. Get perception up to 15. Put them points into the perception skill tree that gives us 2% crit chance per one. Should easily tap it out. I don't want an auto save. I want a quick save. Met a man who was cursed by a druid. Anything about that?
A druid? Curse someone? Couldn't be me. I'm not even a druid anymore. I know a thing or two about herbs and mushrooms, but I can't for the life of me recall how to curse someone. I can't for the life of me recall how that knowledge leaked out of me long ago, like molasses spilling from a broken jug, straight onto the floor, seeping into the gaps between the rotten boards. Red-eyed demons licking it up underneath.
So it couldn't have been you, or it wasn't you. Which is it?
I don't know, to be fair. My potions tend to cause a blissful state of forgetfulness. Who is that man, anyway? What kind of curse are we talking about?
A wanderer. He stands like a statue in the middle of the woods with his arms outstretched.
Oh, no. That does sound a little familiar. You see, I had a dream where I heard the howling of demons and went out to stop the one who summoned them. I turned him into stone. So that really happened?
There were no demons, he was playing the bagpipes.
Bagpipes? So, that was where that infernal howling came from. It felt as if my very soul were being torn out through my ears with red-hot irons. I must have unconsciously dived into the recesses of my memory and reached for the long-forgotten knowledge about curses. Incredible, isn't it? How a mixture of herbs and mushrooms can open the mind so profoundly.
Do you think you can reach for the knowledge of how to lift curses?
Yes, fortunately, such a curse is much easier to remove than to cast. Wait a moment. I should have all the ingredients for... What was I... Oh, yes. The ingredients for a certain concoction. There. Take this potion and pour it down his throat. It'll burn all the way down, but there's no other way. You see, it needs to burn in order to dissolve the reality in which the curse keeps him immobile.
That's not what I want to do. No. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go sort this guy out and end this episode. Can't give him the thing. Oh well, that is what it is. Oh, that's why my things went down actually. $87.8. We can get that even higher if we get our thing back down to light. Be nice. More titanium ore to do it.
Do you have any idea?
There's a potion that should work. I'll give it to you if you promise me that you'll forget about the druid.
What? I'm supposed to just forgive and forget? Let him keep turning people into stone willy-nilly? Oh, fine. Have it your way. Even though I don't understand why you'd defend that tree hugger, I won't report him to the authorities. All I want is to be able to move my legs again. Give me that potion. It can't get any worse, I think.
Drink it. Just be careful, it might burn a little.
Oh, Mother's mercy! What is this? Are you trying to kill me? Wait! Something's happening! I can feel my fingers! Thank you. I don't have much, but please, take these coins. Tell me, where did you get this potion?
From the druid who cursed you.
Really? You talked to that dog? Did he tell you why he almost killed me?
He didn't like your music.
What? Was that really what it was all about? He condemned me to a slow and agonizing death just because he didn't like my music. It's no wonder that Shard Conclave happened.
Why can't we just tell him the truth that he thought he was a demon summoner? Wasn't entirely wrong. Bagpipes sound terrible.
And now you're defending him? Look, thanks for the potion, but I'm out of here.
Preferably somewhere where I'm not surrounded by lunatics. Goodbye.
This intended.
Goodbye. Good.
Okay. So with that, we have some random shit in. What's Hollow Blessings again? What? When did this happen? This hasn't happened at all. Okay, whatever, that's weird. That's the that quest, okay. So you have quite a lot to be honest. I think that my next move is to go find a bunch of titanium shit to reduce the weight of my equipment, upgrade it, and then start wrapping up them quests one by one. Perfect. Let me fix this. Go. Alright, I'm gonna end the episode here. Watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow on Twitch will help even more. But regardless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.